Welcome to Approved with Megan and Wendy, the podcast where we share one product every week that we're currently using and loving. We're your hosts, Megan Samarin
and Wendy Nielsen.
You can join us outside of the podcast on Instagram. Find us at Megan and Wendy. If you want more from us, join us on Patreon, where for just $5 a month, you can get a brand new episode every Monday, a little unfiltered behind the scenes look at Megan and Wendy. We talk life over there.
Hey, if you want to email us, you can do that. meganandwendy@gmail.com. We would love to know what you are using and loving this week.
What are you loving this week, Wendy?
Well, a little backstory. P.S. Megan said we're going to make a merch shirt that says a little backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Do I say that a lot?
We both do.
We both do? I think it's kind of funny. Okay, so here's the backstory. I sleep on my right side. And when I wake up in the morning and throughout the day, if I don't take care of it, under my eye is real puffy.
Okay.
Like right here. Not where eyes typically get puffy, but like at the top of the cheekbone.
Yes.
Obviously, I think it's like fluid just building up there overnight as I sleep there. Mm-hmm. I'm making a sleepy face towards Megan right now. Anyhow, I bought the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel eye patches. They're $18. I got them from Ulta. This is according to their website. They work to brighten, hydrate, and reduce puffiness in just 10 minutes. So it has 1% caffeine, and that is what helps reduce the puffiness and swelling. And I notice in the morning, if I just put that, because I'm lazy, I will only put one patch right here on that puffy, and it does go away.
Ooh.
I mean, you're looking at me now. I didn't do it this morning. But sometimes you can see like it will be puffy throughout the day right here.
How many patches come in that pack?
I don't know. A lot.
Oh, yeah? It's like in a jar?
It's in a jar. Yeah. You know, where you gotta like dig in and like peel them apart and whatever. Here is what blew my mind. I was looking at their website yesterday. And on their website, they show a video of a woman using the patches. But she also uses them around her mouth.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that? I was like, of course that makes sense. Why don't I just use these patches like right around my mouth here and these little smile lines to like puff them up?
Plump it up.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
A multi-use product.
Totally.
But then they're like, now you got 4 on your face and now you're going to blow through them that much more quickly.
True. This is true.
I also have a skincare product.
Oh, good.
I am always on the hunt for the perfect facial moisturizer. I have oily skin. I've shared other moisturizers here. I have liked and still like the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Daily Facial Moisturizer in the jar. My only complaint about that is it's in a jar. I also liked the Versed Dew Point Gel Moisturizer. As a matter of fact, I got a sample travel size of that in like a beauty box recently. I was like, this is amazing because I'm traveling soon.
Yeah.
Very excited about that. For it to be like the specific moisturizer I want. Anyway, I have a new one that is edging out the others.
It is?
It is the CeraVe Ultralight Moisturizing Face Gel. It is new from CeraVe.
Okay. You've been a long time CeraVe user.
Yes. In fact, if you are new to Megan and Wendy, you should know that I used to use the classic CeraVe. Like CeraVe, before they expanded their product line to include many, many, many different moisturizers, had this like blue and white bottle moisturizer that is like an all-purpose. You could use it on your face. You can use it on your body. Wendy's convinced it's a body moisturizer. What I think has happened is they've since reformulated. Now they've got like, you know, it's all marketing. They've got a daytime moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer and a moisturizer with sunscreen. They've got all of these things.
It's all the same original product that you were using out of that one bottle.
With one added ingredient. Yeah. Now they have this ultralight moisturizing gel. First of all, out of 1,112 ratings on Target.com, it has a 4.7 out of 5. And I know that people are like, you can't believe ratings. They're all fake. I read a lot of Target ratings, and when something is like over 4.5 stars, I tend to believe it because people get in there and they say nasty things when they don't like something. Mm-hmm. This is a lightweight moisturizer. However, it is the most moisturizing of the lightweight moisturizers that I have liked. My skin not only feels moisturized, but I feel like it's doing something for the quality of my skin. Like it's improving the moisture barrier on my skin, because what I tend to do when my skin starts to go a little haywire, I'm like, wait, let's throw things at my skin.
Right.
That's the worst thing you can do sometimes, because it just starts stripping your skin away and then your skin reacts. I just love it. I love it. Oily skin needs to be moisturized,
Yeah, of course.
but not over moisturized. I love it.
I feel like all these gel moisturizers is the new thing, right?
There's so many of them.
Buzzword.
This product is $16.29 at Target. And I have to tell you that anytime a skincare product is over $15, I bristle.
Yeah.
But everything, walk through the skincare aisle, it's all over $15.
Everything's expensive.
It is wild. So that is kind of a very average price point for a skincare product, even from the drugstore. Nothing's under $10 anymore.
Nope.
Over the weekend, I was doing a little bit of work, and one of the things that I did was I updated all of the covers on our highlights on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And I was tapping through some of those. And as many listeners of this podcast will know, this podcast grew out of our old podcast, Long Story Short, and Approved was just a small segment of that podcast. And I had shared a number of our approved items to Instagram, and I saved them in an approved highlight. And I was tapping back through a few of them. 97 weeks ago, you shared
Oh, no.
Mrs. Meyer's Snowdrop hand soap.
I love the Mrs. Meyer's line. Sue me.
No.
Call us.
Right? I'm just saying the things we love, we love. 96 weeks ago, I shared a product that I have repurchased. It's just funny to look and think, I do still love this.
Yeah.
The OxiClean Odor Blaster Laundry Additive.
You have converted me. I add it to a lot of things.
If you have stinky laundry, if your towels are constantly musty, if anyone in your house works out, if you have children with sports clothes, you need the OxiClean, specifically the Odor Blaster. Makes such a difference. And now you don't need to use it in every load, although I kind of get in the habit of just tossing a little bit in. But if you've got stinky laundry, toss a scoop in, put that laundry on the pre-soak setting so it really gets in there. And your towels, my towels, we did replace them last year, but prior to that, they were our original wedding towels. They were 16 years old.
Yeah.
They stink.
Yeah. I recently used that, the OxiClean Odor Blaster, because my trash can smells so bad, like the big garbage can that is collected.
Oh.
And I put Tide in there, and I put a scoop of the OxiClean in there, because, OxiClean you can use everywhere, but this specific, the Odor Blaster one, I thought,
Just like filled it up with water and swished it around.
Yeah, let that bad boy soak for a little bit and then dumped it out and power sprayed it down. It really cleared things up.
There's a hot tip. Recently I shared the Dr. Teal's Spearmint and Eucalyptus body oil. 93 weeks ago, I shared the Dr. Teal's Spearmint and Eucalyptus bubble bath.
Oh, yeah.
Combine those two, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So you're telling people, follow us on Instagram at Megan and Wendy and check out our highlights. You can see stuff we've used and talked about over the last 95 weeks.
The beautiful tea kettle that Wendy makes tea in every single time she comes here. I still love that thing. So look, these are not fly-by-night recommendations.
Yeah.
It does not make the podcast unless we genuinely love it.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Approved with Megan and Wendy. If you love our recommendations, we'd love for you to open up the Apple Podcasts app and recommend this podcast to the other listeners by leaving us a 5-star rating and review. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.